everybody, my name is Mairead and welcome to my channel. Today I want to kind of share what skincare products I'm currently using instead of doing a makeup video. I went to the dermatologist for the first time last week. I don't know. I'm seeing a nurse practitioner, which I don't like, and the nurse practitioner that I'm seeing, he's really young, and the appointment was very, I don't know, it was just weird because he didn't really look at my skin, and I just felt like it was kind of, this is the same product I give every person. He didn't really ask if I have dry skin, if I have oily skin, if I have combination skin, which I was expecting he to ask. He didn't really, I don't know, they didn't really ask where my main problem areas were. He just kind of gave me a product, and I've been using it as instructed, and so my face is really dry and it just hurts, and I didn't really want to put on 10 pounds of makeup to do a makeup tutorial just because my face is so irritated and dry, and I knew if I did makeup tutorial it wouldn't turn out the way I wanted it to just because my face is so dry right now. I was telling my mom that it's like my face feels like it's winter, because during the winter my face is always kind of a little dry, and so it's annoying to me that it's July and my face feels like is just dry and irritated, and I don't like it. But I wanted to share with you the products that I'm using, as well as what was prescribed, but I've been using kind of a combination of products, and I've been using a lot of moisturizers. So yeah, my morning skincare routine is very minimal, but then my nighttime skincare routine is kind of not necessarily intense, but I use a lot of different products just because the prescribed stuff dries my face out more than the stuff I was using beforehand, so I have to do a lot more moisturizing-esque things. So yeah, let's jump into it. For the morning, I use the Neutrogena Rapid Skincare Stubborn Acne Cleanser. I'm using this because it has the benzoyl peroxide at 10%, which is what he said to use. So I've been using this. The thing that I don't like about this product is that benzoyl peroxide will bleach clothing and such if you're not careful, which kind of freaks me out just because it can bleach stuff and I'm putting it on my face, so I don't know, it kind of weirds me out. It's maximum strength, so this dries my skin out, or my face out too, which doesn't help since it gets so dried out in the morning, and then I'm adding something that really dries my face out. Or, I can't speak today apparently. At night my skin gets really dry because of the prescribed stuff, and then to add this in the morning, then it's like throughout the day my skin just feels like it's on fire practically. So yeah, but I was using this before I went to the dermatologist, and I felt like I have a love-hate relationship because sometimes it will really clear out my acne, and sometimes it doesn't really help at all. And of course now my acne is getting worse just because of all the new shit that I'm putting on it. But yeah, so this is what I use in the morning. And then the prescribed stuff is adapalene, which it's a 3% topical gel. It's this stuff here. I don't know. I mean, this is the prescribed stuff, so it's supposed to work, but the thing about it is that obviously it makes my acne worse to begin with, which annoys the shit out of me because my acne was actually the best it's been in a couple months before I went to the dermatologist, and then he gave me this stuff, and I have like all these big ones popping up along my forehead, which are always my trouble areas because my trouble areas are like here, and then yeah, it's usually just kind of my forehead, and then I'll get some like here. But yeah, and then just because I'm going to talk about my skin. Lately, I've noticed that I'm getting a lot here and my pores are popping out more. And I don't know if it's because of this stuff or if it's just stress-induced acne. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really like it. Sorry. Philip DeFranco just posted a new video. He's like the main YouTuber I watch. It's like if I could only watch one YouTuber, it'd be him. But, and Liz, just the DeFrancos in general. I watch them all the time. But yeah, and then I use the Aveeno Clear Complexion daily cleansing pads. I don't use this all the time just because sometimes I feel like I don't really need to exfoliate my skin. But usually at night I'll use the prescribed stuff first and then the cleansing pads. But on nights where I haven't been doing it lately, but nights where I do, like a mud mask, I don't exfoliate because the thing that I use to take off mud masks exfoliates my skin too. So then I feel like if I do the cleansing pads and then that, my skin is just raw, basically. But there's that. And then I use occasionally, I use this maybe every other day lately, but this is the Clear Pore cleanser and mask from Neutrogena. I use it as a mask on my nose. It works really well to clear out the pores. I don't think it really helps acne, even though it does have 3.5% benzoyl peroxide in it. And I leave it on for longer than 5 minutes. It says to only leave it on for 5 minutes at a time, but I usually leave it on for 15 minutes. Again, it claims that it clears out breakouts. It does kind of help with blackheads and a whole lot though. And I do notice that it does kind of clean out my pores, but then not to the extent that I would like it to. Like, it's not as good as Pore, which is it's a Korean skincare product. But yeah, I don't know. I've been using it just because I do have it and I like to use the products that I have, but I don't necessarily love it. But I'll use it anyway for my nose, just because again I have been getting a lot going on around my nose. And then I use the multi-function formula Snail Repair Intensive Ampoule. I don't know what that word is, but it's a serum. It's a serum, and I put this on after I've done the cleanser and all that, and I'll just kind of rub it into my skin, and it helps with the moisturizer stuff too. It is another Korean skincare product. I actually use a lot of Korean skincare products just because I feel like, especially for the moisturizers and stuff, it has things that will help out my breakouts while moisturizing my face. And I kind of feel like they're better in a way than some moisturizers. So yeah, I use the serum. I don't use this all the time just because it sometimes is a bit too much because it is a serum. But yeah, and then I have been using sheet masks. These are Dermal sheet masks. So I got this huge pack off of Amazon, $15 maybe, and there's maybe not 50, maybe it's only 12, and it comes with 16 sheet masks. All are different and they do different things, but so I'll use one every other night. And then I have this little trick that I do that because once you use a sheet mask, there's a lot of essence still in the packaging. So then I'll kind of cut open the packaging a bit more, and then I'll stick blotting paper inside the packaging and it'll soak up the essence. So then I'll just use the blotting paper the next night instead of opening up another sheet mask. So that's my little trick that I do. But these really help with the moisture issues too. I wish it would just, yeah, I don't know. My skin is so frustrating right now. And then for moisturizers, it is that same Snail Repair. This is the Snail Repair eye cream that I use. I use this in the morning as well. And then I use the all-in-one Snail Repair cream, and I put this all over the face. At night, I didn't grab it, but I use Wonderlush usually in the morning just because this one's really liquidy. But these came in a 3-pack, but together they work really well. And they do help with skin problems and wrinkles and those kinds of things. So they've been helpful, especially for the dryness. And then the last thing I've been using this a lot, and this is the rose water spray. I kind of use it almost like, I don't want to say setting spray, but kind of in that same way. So after I put on moisturizers and such, I'll spray my face down with the rose water. And then also, also what I do too is because a lot of the time lately my under eyes will be super dry and irritated. So what I do is I take a cotton pad and I cut it in half, and then I just douse it in the rose water and I set it under my eyes for 10-15 minutes at a time, and I feel like that really helps too, because rose water will take down redness and inflammation, any like swelling or things like that. So I like doing that. That's another little trick, because it's hard for me to get my hands on like eye patches or anything like that, because I'd have to order them online because I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. And Walmart doesn't have anything like that, and that's pretty well the only store I have by me. But this has been a lifesaver, and I love the smell of it. Obviously, when I next go to the dermatologist, I can't wear this because you're not supposed to wear things that smell. But yeah, the rose water softens and replenishes moisture in your face, restores and balances your skin's pH level, as well as unblocks and tightens stubborn pores. It's natural anti-inflammatory. Its natural anti-inflammatory properties help to reduce redness and skin irritation. So that's mainly why I've been using this a lot. And it's only down to here, and I've been using this 2-3 times a day, and I've been using this for a couple months now, and I love it. And then I have something else that I've used, but I'm still trying it out, so I don't know if it really helps or not. But yeah, that's all the products I use on my skin every freaking day, except for the clear pore thing. But yeah, I'll list everything in the description box down below. Everything you can get on Amazon, because I got this on Amazon, and I got this Snail Repair on Amazon, as well as the sheet masks. But yeah, hopefully my skin clears up. But I have another appointment with him in August, and hopefully it'll be completely cleared up and back to its normal state before school starts up again. Yay, boo. I'm not excited for school. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and give this video a thumbs up. I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video.